Yo, what's going on, y'all? You're tuning in to another exciting episode of It's Just Mario, and I'm your host, Mario Ramon. I'm your host, Mario Ramon. It just sounds like that. It's like, I'm your host, Mario Ramon. But no, I'm your host, Mario Ramon. And today, our show is about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That's right. Can you imagine the work it took for Andy Cohen to get those Housewives of Beverly Hills to sign that contract for Bravo? Are you kidding me? They're like, first of all, they don't even watch television. The last time they watched television, like Happy Days probably was on, okay? Are you kidding me? They don't know about, all these reality shows and different things like that. So Andy Cohen probably had to take them to lunch one by one and explain to them, number one, what a reality show is, and number two, try to persuade them to sign a contract to be on a reality show. So Andy Cohen probably met with them at a nice lunch, cafe in Beverly Hills, and he's like, well, I just want you to know that it's a reality show and you'll be a reality superstar. And then the housewife, or the future housewife of Beverly Hills, is like, what is the reality superstar, darling? Can you refresh my memory? I have no recollection of this. And then Andy is like, well, basically, we're going to follow you around. These are the prerequisites. You've got to fight, you've got to drink liquor in public, and you got to shop and let us film you while you do it. America's gonna love it. Well, Andy, I see three things wrong already, darling. And Andy Cohen is like, what could be wrong with that? All we're doing is filming you while you go through your everyday life. Well, darling, that's not my everyday life. Oh my goodness, that's for a mere mortal, Andy. You're scaring me. I know it's a bit warm in here, but you must have bumped your head, Andy Cohen. What do you mean shop? First of all, I don't fight. I have a lawyer for that. That's number one. Number two, I don't shop. I have two personal assistants. And number three, I haven't drank liquor in 40 years, honey. I don't want to go up under the knife and do Botox. It takes a lot to maintain all of this, Andy. So you've offended me on three different levels, darling. And to assume that I would even watch television. Well, I do have a flat screen television in Fifi's room. Fifi, my dog. Well, Fifi's a part of the family. I would never let her hear me call her a dog, but Andy, I'm so sorry, darling. I'm just not going to be able to do that. And I don't think my girlfriends would appreciate doing that as well on a reality show. I mean, why would we want someone to know where we get our shalas? Why would I want to take you shopping with me so you can see where I get my fierce outfits and know what kind of cologne I smell like and my jewels? I don't want to parade that around town. Oh, it's so low class and underestimated. Darling, I would never do that. Oh, you have the wrong one. So Andy was like, I want the Housewives of Beverly Hills. I want them on my show, so I'm going to make her think she's, because in Beverly Hills, they fight for the check at the end of lunch. Oh, darling, I'll pay for it. No, 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 I'll pay for it. They do that for about 35, 45 minutes. No, darling, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. I'll buy the restaurant. So you won't pay for it. Now, don't make me buy the restaurant. Now, please, give me the check. So Andy Cohen kind of like slipped the little contract right there, and she thought she was signing for the check. But she was signing for the contract or Bravo. So Andy, ching, got her. He went to go have another lunch with her girlfriend. By that time, word was getting around Beverly Hills that Andy was interviewing the Housewives of Beverly Hills. So the children of the future housewives were like, Mom, oh my God, you're going to be like a star. You need to be on this Housewives deal. And so by the time he got to the fourth housewife, she's like, well, Andy, I must tell you, my children have told me about someone called Nene. Could you answer one thing for me, Andy? Why does she have two first names, darling? I wasn't familiar with a Nene. I thought that was a cream that I used when I was in college. But no, darling, I don't think that this would be for me to be on a reality show and have you film me and different things. And plus, I think it'll be a little costly for your camera crew because I fly. I'm a jet setter, darling. Sometimes I might want to just have lunch in Brazil and look at the view. And then, darling, you know I love Zurich, Switzerland. I just do. And I just might get an itch and want to go. And I don't have that on your calendar. And it's going to be a conflict because I'm going to go when I want to go. I do what I want to do. I throw fits, and you don't want to be in a room. Your camera crew doesn't want to be in a room. When I throw one of my fits, when I can't go because I can't get air clearance, I have a private jet, but we can't move. I have a private jet, but the weather's bad. I have a private jet, but my pilot doesn't feel well. Do you want to see me throw a fit, Andy Cohen? Well, listen, that might be what we need for this TV show. I mean, you know, you throwing a fit, it's going to get ratings. Well, darling, I didn't want anyone to see that side of me. Are you kidding? Well, let me tell you what my housewives in Atlanta have done. They pulled off a wig on the middle of Peachtree. Then one, she barbarically body slammed this what do you call it, a party planner. And the other one, she fought, she's fighting. I mean, it's just, it's a knuckle fight. Well, darling, is this fiction? Do you have a script that you would like for me to read? Because this definitely sounds fiction. Or is that how they do it in the South? Fifi, please come protect mommy. Anyway, Fifi, I'm scared. Andy's telling me that I have to pull off Margaret's wig. I don't want to pull off any of my girlfriend's wigs. Are you kidding me? And I think I know what you're talking about. You want ratings or something like that and your Nielsen's rating box. But, darling, you know what? I promised my daughter if she goes to Brown and get all A's, I'd consider doing it. You know, and then I promised my son if he stops doing golf. But, you know, I love him, but it scares me. I have a lock on my door now, darling. Because he brought a python snake into the home and lets it loose. Well, Andy, I will let you know if you give me your number. But this is the only stipulation. Don't call me. I'll call you Andy. Peace. On It's Just Mario. If you do like the show, definitely subscribe and comment. Tell me what you think the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is going to be like and everything. And I will see you next time on It's Just Mario. I hope you enjoy the show. Peace.